In this tutorial, we will learn how to create particle with HTML canvas. I'm going to use vanilla JavaScript over there. Will not use any kind of JavaScript library for that. First, I'm going to create HTML integers HTML file, as well as I'm going to create a canvas ID in my HTML file, and in my CSS file I'm going to do some basic CSS. I set background color black. I'm going to create my JavaScript file script.js. In this script.js, I'm going to select my canvas with document.get id by document.get element by id canvas. Then I'm going to create 2D um, animation object, drawing object that get context. I'm going to check is it file is okay or not. For that, I'm going to use console.log. So then I'm going to add my uh, canvas dot width equal to window dot inner width, and canvas dot height equal to window dot inner height. Also, I'm going to create a custom object where I set XO coordinate and Y coordinate, both will be undefined first. Let's create a circle now. For circle, I use fill style. Fill style red. It's mean the circle will be red, and I use arc method. Arc method will receive 5 argument, that is 5 parameter, that is 0 I mean 30 means x and y coordinate, 50 means radius, 0 means start math. Here I did wrong, mathly random, a to be math dot pi into 2 means 360 degree. And finally fill method will be draw the full circle. My circle is little bit offside, so I change the xy coordination here. Now when I click I want to do, when I click in my canvas, that time the circle will be created. For that, I use add event listener in the canvas and click event, and there will be function will be run when I click, and I set event x into the mouse x and event y into the mouse y. I mean the mouse point. When I click in the canvas, I get the xy coordination. I set in the mouse xy coordinate xy, and I copy paste my circle here. So it's work. Now I'm going to create many circle, as much as many circle. For that, I need a I need class. Class will be create multiple object. It's a template of the object. So I again copy paste the circle over there, and I create a draw method, and I put the circle here, and I create a constructor method. In this constructor method, I will put all my properties over there. in drawing method there is some properties x, y, and radius, so I all these properties set in the constructor, and I'm going to use size property, and I use random method, and the size will be the randomly 1 to 2, and in my add canvas add event listener I will create um, 3 circle. When I click the canvas it will set uh, it will set 3 particles over there. I'm going to set my mouse x, every mouse x between one x to another x, the coordination distance will be 50, so that we can see the 4 particles. I can see I have 4 particles, and I can see I have weird line over there, so I need to begin path over here so that the path will be removed from there, so I can see the 4 circle clearly. See, every click I get 4 circle, so if I click I get now I get 4 deep circle. So it's work. When I click the canvas I get 4 circle. Let's do a little bit more. Now I'm going to create another function that will be named handle particles. It my add event is now when I click I want to push every particle in an array. So before I push I need to create a array that name is spot. Now I push the push the particle in the array of this element of the last element, and when I click in the canvas the particle will be at the end of the array. Now in my handle function I will get every particle from the spot, because I save it there, and now check if I get the first element of this particle. Now to call the handle particles. Okay, so everything look good. Okay, so I call here drop method that I create in the particle class. So I get the element from the sport, and I get the first element sport I and draw. Let's create another function. That name is animation function animation. That is a custom function, nothing else. And what this function will be do, I will call a request animation frame that will be loop continuously. And in this method I will use animation parameter. So that mean every time it will call animation function, and and I place the handle parcel there. So it will be means the when I click the canvas, it will continuously circle down over there. And this handle parcel will not work because uh, when JavaScript read the um, handle parcel first, that will not get XY coordination, so it will be not work. But the second time, the when I click the canvas frame, so it will get XY coordination, and it will continuously uh, and now here let's update the XY coordination. So before update XY coordination, I set a random function that mean minus 1.5 to 1 point plus 1.5, that will be. And I call this one as speedx. I set another property, this dot speed y, and both are same, both will be same. Math random into 2 minus 1.5, it means the number will be 1 minus 1 point negative to positive. And I call the method here update, and here I'm going to update my x and y coordination according to the this speed xy. And I set the speed update method in my handle particles. So when I click, it look like this. It is mean the particle move. It actually the speed x, this speed x and y I said because the particle will be moved. So that is look like a trail trait. So how to clean this? So for this I need a clear rect method that will take four arguments: 0 0 xy coordinate, canvas width, canvas height. This means whole canvas it will be clear. So it's clear the first circle, then draw the second, so it look like the circle move without any trade. Let's reduce the circle size. In my update method, I'm going to use if condition. If this size the particle size, here I say less than, it will be greater than 0.1 and the size will be reduced. When into it will be show the error. So it's not working because the size less than 0.1, the size will be 0.1. Now it's show error because it will be 0.1. Now it's look okay. Let's make a trial between two circles. For this, I will use Pythagorean theory. Between two circle, and if between two circle has 90-degree, and if I get the two line, that I will get the another line. So for this I need Pythagorean theory. So for that I need find the two line. So for that I use for loop, and for loop I use let z equal to 1, and the support I use dot, it will be length, that will be z less than support length. Between two particle, if I imagine between two particle has 90-degree, and I need to find that the x and y. So I take first particle from the I, support I. Here will be support I x minus support I, that will be x, and so I got the dx and dy. It means I get the two line, and I use get another line, that will be distance, and I use Pythagorean theory, a square plus b square root over it's mean root over a plus a square plus b square. So a square means a dx into dx into, that will be into dx, and plus dy into dy. So I did little bit wrong there. Okay, if distance less than 90, I mean or distance. If distance lies less than 90, then I will create the line over there. I can change the any value here, 90, 100, anything. That's mean two, when I get to circle less than 90, that less than 90, that time I will create the line. So for line I need to uh, call move to method that will take xy coordinate. Xy coordinate means starting point, and line 2 means line 2 means the end point, and stroke means start create line. So I need to change some error from here. So z get less than, it will be, still I got a type error, that will be stroke, that will be stroke r. There is r missing. Same thing here, same thing I did, stroke style, so spelling mistake. Now it is okay, I guess. Still not working. So I did miss. Here I'm going to change my spot I, that will be x. Yeah, I get the line, but it still look weird because I change the click to mouse move. When I move the mouse, I will get the my circle. I change some value to experimental. I set the 10 of my particles. I need to change the color, boring red color, to HSL color. I'll set the hue dynamically. So now I'm going to set hue equal to 0. Now change the color from here, this color. Now check. No, it's still not working. Let's change from here also. Everything look good. Now I'm going to set hue plus plus, so it will be change my color. I set the hue plus plus in the loop. I change the number of speed again for experiment. I set minus 1.5 to 20, and the change the size 1 to 2. So I'm trying to change some of value and see the how it look like. And I change the particle again. That will be the only 3 particles will be create. I'm going to change the size of the particle, and I'm going to change the distance between 2 particles. And I change the hue. Hue will be changed value equal to 5, so it will be change the color so quickly. I'm going to change the speed. And I can see there is a weird behavior of the um, screen, so I'm going to add windows.add event listener. There I will call the resize event, and I call a callback function, and set the window canvas height will be window height, and the canvas width equal to window width. I did mistake that window will be window W will be the small letter, but here I write window capital letter. I will get some error because I write the window and I remove it. Still get error because the window is W is capital letter. Let's check this code outside of the function. Still it's look error. It's happened because W is capital letter. Let's change the W in the small. Now it's okay. Now screen size and the element are the perfect. When the size resize it, the particle resolution will be okay. Particle size will be okay. Now I'm going to um, undefine the x and y coordination after move after the move over the my cursor from the canvas. Then I want to undefine the xy coordination. Thank you.